Oh, there it is. 140 fish. $140 fish. And then of course, got some there, got some there, but it's a total of 140. Let me show you what happened. This character here went in the grass and found himself one and he brought it over here and ate it. There's nothing left. It was a big one. All right, let me tell you what happened. I see one more over there. But let me tell you what happened, and it's too bad that I didn't know. It's a hard lesson learned. Well, first, let me tell you, if you look over there to where the trees are and you follow it to the corner there, that's where the guy lives that works at the hatchery, and he will not come to help me out. DOG trying to chase the chickens. Anyway, we're talking about 20 steps, but he won't come. I've called him a whole bunch of times and he won't come. Anyway, yeah, there's another one floating there. I'm adding water right now. But anyway, what happened was this. Every time I feed them, they jump out and grab all the food and what have you. However, some of it ends up underneath there. And they won't go get it because of all the grass and what have you. Now I have this pump pumping away. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 10 more. So we're up to like 150 or so. Yeah. So anyway, what happens is the water or the food ends up underneath there, all the way around, all the way underneath there. So what it does, it sits there and sits there and sits there until it elevates it, and the water goes bad, and then it takes all the oxygen away from the fish, and then they're out there dying. Well, this morning I came out, and all them fish that I took a video of is what ended up belly up. And as you can see, there's still a few more out here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 more there. So 51, and the one that the OG8 is 52. So 152 so far. But right now, you can see the water running there. I'm adding water to this thing to dilute the water, whatever's in there, and hopefully make it a little bit better for the fish, and they will stop dying. Yeah. And there's the OG over there, looking around and see if we can find another one that somebody forgot. Yeah. Oh well, Yeah, so that was a big loss. Well, live and learn. So now what I'm going to have to concentrate on is getting that grass out of the edge there so that the water doesn't sit there and cause this again. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, guys, it's been a hell of a day. Woke up this morning and this whole pond right here was looking belly up. There was 140 dead fish. And then after a while there was more, and about 2 o'clock pulled out the last of them, and right now it looks like it's good. So the total was 225. Yeah, so what I did is I flooded this thing with water. As you can see, there's water all the way up to here. Yeah, so what I discovered, and it hadn't happened before, but what I discovered is that this weeds hanging over the edge like this was a place where the food would drift under and sit there. And then the next time I fed them, it'd go down in there, and again and again and again, until finally this water couldn't keep up with all that stuff, and the water turned bad and the fish died. I mean, just like boom, there it is. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna have to get in here, and this, as you can see, is in several places there, all the way around. I'm gonna have to pull those out and transfer them out to the edge out here, wherever there's stuff missing, and then weed whack this thing flat so that there are no weeds hanging over the water. And down in the corner down there, that is morning glory, and I would see the fish eat at it every now and then, and so I left it in there. Never occurred to me that the food would go in there and just sit there. So that was a hell of a lesson there. So I'm gonna let it sit for a few days, and then I will take the fish out of tank 4 and replace the 225 fish in here. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the water. So I don't know if it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to do something. So I will continue to add water to this thing. I have that pump running down there to put oxygen into the water, and yeah. So I don't know if you've seen any of these, but there's a little bit of movement from the fish. All day since this morning, they've just been hiding way down deep, but I've seen them moving along the edge there. So that's a good thing. Oh, there they are. You saw the circles there? I moved and they jumped. So that's a good thing. Anyway, yeah. And the thing about it is there's people that know, and there's people that could help me, and there's people that could give me advice, but that's not happening. And oh well, I'm just gonna have to learn the hard lessons, and the little fish are gonna have to pay for it. So hopefully in a few days the water will be back to normal, and we'll add some more fish in there, and yeah, correct the problem and move on. Until I know, until I learn, until I quit, I don't know. Gonna have to do what I have to do. All right, talk to you guys later. Okay guys, got another little project going on here. However, I did not come and record anything until now. So the idea is to trim all this grass down from that size down to this size, and remove all the weeds in between here. After this is done all the way around, then I'm going to have them take that, all that grass, and fill in these areas that have no grass, so that we only have grass along the edge here. And this way the food will not be trapped underneath this area here and here. All this area was holding a lot of food, and that was creating a big problem, which actually turned out to be, let's see, 125, 130, 132, and there's one over there, so it's like 232 belly ups. 232. Yeah. And every day I would add water to this thing here, but that food underneath that grass there is what did it. So yeah, so I don't know how long it's gonna take him, because he's working over there where they're building that house. So he goes over there for a while, comes over here for a while, and since this morning about 10, he's done this. He cut all this grass here, but he hasn't cleared off this bottom weeds. And all this grass that was cut from here was thrown over to the chickens. They're over there going through it. And then all the weeds will be just stacked right here and let them dry. Yeah, and we'll go from there. See what happens. So hopefully by doing this, by taking this grass here, and then of course when that's gone, I can just take the weed whacker and maintain this thing where it's low, and it will not allow any weeds to grow into the water and hold the feed. Yeah, all right, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here it is. All the weeds have been removed. The fish are happy. This other pipe here is, I've got the pump inside of the fish house, and that's where the water comes in and dumps. And at the same time that it's dumping in here and refilling this thing, it does what that pump is doing over there, and adds a little bit of oxygen to the water and a little bit of circulation, so that's good. So the only thing left to do now is this. We will remove these little weeds and grass and stuff that's around here in between the grass here. For example, this will be removed and all the way around, and then we will add hay. We're gonna add hay to this area back here and in between and on the other side, so that hopefully it slows down the weeds. Yeah, but before we do that, I've been thinking that we go buy some more of that stuff that we used to seal this pond here, and maybe dump in this area here, and maybe in between the grass here up to just behind the grass, and maybe fill this thing all the way up to, oh, I don't know, maybe a foot, 8 inches or so from the very top, to give these guys some more water. Yeah, that's something to think about and consider. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย